stop before you scroll away. That friend who always cancels, the one who's always tired, always sick, always maybe next time. They're not flaky, they're not ignoring you, they are protecting their mind, and if you're someone who feels genuinely happy choosing a couch over a party, stay right here. Because what I'm about to tell you, most people get this completely wrong. Your phone buzzes, group chat. Tonight, you in? And your stomach drops. Not because you hate them, but because just thinking about getting ready, driving there, being on for hours, it already feels like running a marathon. So you cancel, and the second you do, relief, but then guilt. What's wrong with me? Here's what nobody gets. Going out doesn't cost everyone the same thing. For some people, every conversation, every laugh, every minute of being around others, it drains them. Slowly. Quietly. Nobody sees it. They just see someone who doesn't want to hang out. And that starts to feel like something is broken inside you. Psychology actually has a name for this. It's called optimal arousal theory. Extroverts get energy from people, noise, movement, chaos. But introverts, their nervous system needs less. Every social interaction, even a fun one, slowly uses them up. Home isn't laziness. Home is the charger. That's it. But it goes deeper than just introversion. At home, you control everything: the noise, the lighting, the energy, the vibe. For people with anxiety or high sensitivity, that control isn't a luxury, it's survival. And here's the wild part. Studies show people who enjoy solitude are actually more creative, more introspective, and better at problem solving. Staying home isn't doing nothing, it's where the best thinking happens. But knowing all this doesn't stop the shame. You see your friends posting concerts, trips, brunches, and you're home. Again, a voice creeps in. Am I missing out? Am I broken? Have they stopped inviting me? You want to stay home, but you feel like you shouldn't, so you're stuck, relieved and ashamed at the same time, peaceful and lonely at the same time, and you can't even explain it without sounding like you don't care. But here's what nobody tells you. There's a difference between peace and hiding, and if you can't tell which one you're doing right now, that's exactly the problem. Let's be real, feelings aren't facts. Wake up Saturday feeling rested and happy after a night in. That's healthy, that's self-awareness. But if the thought of leaving makes your heart race, if you avoid people because you're convinced they don't want you there, that's not peace, that's hiding. Some people stay home because of anxiety, depression, trauma. For them, home becomes a refuge and a cage at the same time. So ask yourself honestly, does staying home fill you up, or does leaving just feel too heavy? One is healthy, the other needs attention. So what do you actually do? First, stop apologizing. You don't owe anyone an explanation. Next time someone asks, just say this: I'm recharging tonight, but thanks for thinking of me. Done. No guilt. Second, check in with yourself. Ask, am I staying home because I want to, or because I'm scared to leave? If it's fear, start small. Coffee with one person, a short walk, something that proves the world isn't as scary as your mind says. Third, stop comparing your life to everyone's highlight reel. What if your best life is a documentary, some soup, and zero obligations? That's not sad. That's knowing yourself. And finally, know the difference between being a homebody and isolating yourself. Healthy solitude makes you feel more like you. Unhealthy isolation makes you feel more alone. If it's the first one, keep going. If it's the second one, it's time to reach out. So if you cancel plans without guilt, if a solo Saturday genuinely makes you happy, if your comfort show beats making memories, you're not broken. You're just wired for depth over noise, peace over performance, and that's not something to fix. That's something to protect, but I want you to think about one thing before you close this video. Do you stay home because it feels like home, or because everywhere else feels like too much? Think about that. And if you want to understand the psychology behind why you feel things most people never talk about, the next video is right there. Click it, trust me. If this video resonated you, then subscribe and share.